Ricky Patton is in there at halfback at the moment. That is Bubba Bean straight ahead, and did not get a whole lot.
Dave Pierce, 76, making that tackle, and he's very, very quick playing over that center. That offensive, the defensive middle of the Bucs is very difficult to run against. The Falcons have had more success going to the right all afternoon. I assume that they will continue to do that.
Bartkowski passing has improved. He's up to 9 for 17, 59 yards, but he has had 3 intercepted. But he's just looked sharper here in the second half. 2nd and 8. Play action. That's complete. Good play. That is 85, Alfred Jackson on the reception. He caught the touchdown pass. And a flag down back in the backfield. That was a 15-yard gain, 16-yard gain. It looks like it's going to be wiped out. Let's wait and see, however. Warren Bryant, number 66, has got some advice for referee Gordon McCarter here as to how the play should be called. Warren looking down somewhat at the referee from his 6'6" height. Gordon is not intimidated, however. We have another Summit Conference going on out here. I think these officials want to be very sure these days. There have been a lot of funny calls in the first few games of the season, and they have been under fire, so to speak.
Sorry, folks, the mixed jersey colors. The defense, use of the hands was legal. There is no foul. Play.
Well, now it takes a big man to admit his mistake. There's a mix-up in the jersey colors. It can happen to the announcers, too. And nobody's perfect, and I think that's just great, Gordon. Way to go. Let's have a little round of applause for the... how come the crowd didn't applaud him?
There's something about a boo, whatever that meant.
Yeah, they were going to call it against Tampa Bay. It sounded like, but they got the jersey colors wrong. So play continues. First down on the 16-yard gain. Ricky Patton picked up about 4 on the play. Cecil Johnson and Dewey Selman on the tackle.
Oh, Tim, we talked about the Selman brothers being everywhere. Last year, both boys were credited with making 277 defensive plays. So that's being all over the field.
They are busy earning their money. 2nd and 7. Falcons lead by 2, 9-7. Ricky Patton, the rookie from Jackson State, barrels out close to the 45-yard line. Dave Lewis, left side linebacker, number 57 on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and about a yard. And as Johnny Unitas has pointed out, the running success by Atlanta today, which has been considerable against this tough Tampa Bay defense, has been to that left side of the Tampa Bay, the right side for Atlanta, of course. 3rd and 1.
Heilman and Bryant are doing a very fine job of moving the defense out of the way and picking up some good yardage. Stand back, as we mentioned before, they had 104, and most of it are over the right side.
Ricky Patton again, and they cut him off this time. Safety Mark Cotney, number 33, blitzing, and coming in through the hole to put the drop on Ricky Patton. And so Atlanta will be forced to punt as the Buccaneers rise up and stop the drive. John James into punt. And this just in, as they say on the news programs. In the 4th period, Robert Newhouse has scored for Dallas. And they have gone in front of St. Louis 14-12 with 13:20 remaining in regulation time. Meanwhile, the Giants now lead San Francisco 27-3 in the 3rd period at Giant Stadium. Higgins and Bucker on the deep end. And we have had delay of game, or we have had another infraction along the line. Let's see. The snapper is Dana Nafziger, and not Nafziger, pardon me. For Atlanta, it is Dan Reisinger, 53. And he may have moved the ball because it was wet. We had this similar situation earlier, Johnny.
Well, the defender made a move. The offensive man made a move.
The man did not break a three-point stance. His movement was legal. There is no foul.
Movement is legal, and so there's no penalty. Reisig gets ready again. Low snap again, dug out by James. Still gets a good punt away. Outstanding performer. That is Larry Mucker, hit immediately by number 53. And that is Paul Reisig, the center. And so Tampa Bay will start from their own 20-yard line. First and 10. Next weekend here on CBS, the World Series of Golf, 3:30 Saturday, 4 o'clock Sunday. Live coverage from the Firestone Country Club in Akron, Ohio. The top golfers in the world competing in a season-ending championship. Jack Nicklaus, the winner of the Tournament Players Championship and the British Open. Gary Player, Masters champion. Lanny Watkins, World Series champion of a year ago. Bruce Litsky and Andy North. They'll all be there. You'll see it on CBS. Ricky Bell pounds out to the 25-yard line. There's that 14-12 Dallas score in the fourth period. St. Louis had been leading throughout that game. Now they're behind as the Cowboys come alive. Detroit leading Seattle 16-14 as Jim Zorn had just passed to Steve Largent for the Seahawks to cut that margin. 2nd and 6. Tampa Bay, Ricky Bell. Dropped by Jim Bailey, number 72. Left defensive tackle shooting in there to drop him near the line of scrimmage, about a yard back. Flag down. We have had a ton of penalties today.
Oh, some of them didn't even count either, did they?
That's right. And some that weren't. This is holding against Tampa Bay. So they'll be 2nd and 15.
Number 88, offense, repeat 2nd down.
Jimmy Giles, the guilty party.
Ricky Bell has 8 carries for 25 yards. Du Bois is 6 carries for 24. For the Bucks.
2nd and 15. Williams wants to throw. Deep for Higgins. And he can't hold on as Roland Lawrence got up there in time to make it a little more difficult for Higgins this time. But again, he had Lawrence beat.
Higgins had a step on, but let's watch the play by Roland Lawrence as Williams gets ready to throw the football, and he lofts it very, very deeply. Higgins is down under. He's got it right in the middle. Watch the play by Lawrence as he comes up over his shoulder, right there. Just enough to take Higgins' eye off the football.
So it is 3rd down. Well, 3 times now, the combination of Williams and Higgins has put together a beautiful looking pass play, but they have not been able to make it click. Morris Owens and Larry Mucker now the wide receivers. 3:03 remaining 3rd period. Atlanta leads at 9-7. Williams incomplete, intended for Ricky Bell. Well covered on the play. The pass behind him nonetheless. We've had 10 penalties called. As Johnny mentioned, a few others that looked like they were going to be and weren't. But Tampa's picked up 6 for 53 yards and Atlanta 4 for 35. That's our unofficial count on that score. It seems like more than 10 penalties, but I guess it's those ones that turned out not to be penalties.
Should have penalized officials for delay of the game on a couple of them.
Dave Green standing on the goal line, hits it from the 5, nearly blocked by Fields, taken at the 49-yard line by Alfred Jackson, and he works his way to the 42 of Tampa Bay. So again, the Falcons in good field position. Bill Kolar made the tackle, number 77. And next week here on CBS, these NFL regional games will be coming into various areas. Minnesota at Tampa Bay, chance for the Vikings to gain revenge for last week's loss. The Giants in Atlanta against these Falcons, and St. Louis will be in Miami. Detroit at Green Bay. The Rams will be in New Orleans, and Philadelphia will be at Baltimore. So check your local listings for the game and time in your area. Tim Ryan and Johnny Unitas here at Tampa Bay, where the weather is getting a little better. Not exactly sunshine. In fact, shortly it'll be moonshine here in Tampa. Long game. Bartkowski, incomplete. First down try to Rickman. Overthrown and out of bounds, and Rickman a little slow to get up. Like he slipped and landed rather heavily. Cecil Johnson on the coverage. Second down.
Bartkowski's been going mainly to his outside people and not coming to Mitchell. Jimmy Mitchell, who's an outstanding receiver, certainly doesn't have the speed he once did, but once he gets his hand on the football, he can run with it. I would expect that he would possibly come back to him sometime in the near future, maybe next week, the week after.
Wide right is Jackson, wide left is Rickman. This is Stanback. He's been the bulk of the offense for Atlanta. Gets inside the 40 to the 39. Dave Pear and Charlie Hanna combined to pull him down. Haskell Stanback, one of those underrated running backs. He had 873 yards rushing last year, and hardly anybody outside of his immediate family noticed. Good running back.
We'd be giving some credit to the offensive line on the right side over there. Beelman and Bryant. You can't forget Jim Mitchell, who is a tight end who does make the running attack goes well too from that right tight end position.
Third down, about 8 to go. Big play here. They got the ball in good field position. The blitz is on. It's complete. And did he get the first down? Close enough to go for it on fourth. If he didn't, that was Billy Rickman. Forced out by Lewis, a linebacker, number 57. Let's see where they spot the ball. Well, Bartkowski really picked up the blitz well here, Johnny. You got to, as a quarterback, like him on this play.
Right here, as you see Bartkowski moving to here comes a hit. Curtis Jordan there. There's the throw. See if he got the first down.
Look at Rickman looking for it too there.
Well, he's got his foot right on it.
Yeah, they're going to measure it right over there at the sideline. I don't think they'd punt in this situation if they only needed an inch. That's what it's going to be. How many? 2 inches. Well, I don't want to put Benton on the spot, but 9-7. You're leading by 2. You've got a little momentum going here. What do you think, Johnny? They're going to go.
Well, I tell you what, the way the defense for Atlanta has been playing, I don't see why you don't go for it in this position. They haven't. The Bucs have not moved the ball at all against the Atlanta Falcon defense, so I think it's worth the gamble right here.
Well, they sent in James Wright, another tight end here for extra blocking on this 4th and short. Just need a couple inches. And they're going from the 32-yard line of Tampa Bay. Atlanta leads by 2, 9-7. They led early in the game on a safety, 2-0. Fell behind on a blocked field goal that went for a Tampa touchdown. Dean and Stanback are the running backs. Bartkowski, the big guy, and it looked like he fumbled the ball. He retained possession, but he bobbled it at the snap. Did he fall far enough to get the first down?
It looked like he made it to me. I don't know whether he was ready to take the snap or not. It didn't look like he was completely ready. He had lost the ball when it hit his hand.
Well, you want to be kind to a young quarterback, but on a 4th and short quarterback sneak, it's not the best play to have a fumble occur there, to say the least. Now they're going to have to measure again. Let's hope for Steve's sake here that they got it. Uh-oh. They lost about 4 inches on the play. Tampa Bay takes over at their own 33-yard line.
There you see Steve going down for the football. He just fumbled the ball. Never had a real handle on it. He tried to go as far as he could, but he couldn't even get up to the line of scrimmage. He still doesn't have the football, you see.
quarterbacks union's going to send him a note of sympathy, I'd say, for that one, John.
I know how he feels.
So Tampa Bay takes over. DeBose and Bell are running backs. Atlanta's still in front, 9-7. 1:50 remaining, third period. Ricky Bell got back to the line of scrimmage, ran into the front of that line, and Jeff Yates, seeing some time at the tackle position, along with Jim Bailey, number 72, made the stop. Now Fawina comes in. There's a look at Doug Williams' day-to-day, not too distinguished, but he has had some beauties dropped on him.
Seems like whoever Atlanta puts in at that defensive line position, they do a tremendous job.
Good defensive team, both these clubs. Well-deserved reputations. Play action. Williams got a man open. Higgins can't one-hand it. Ball a little bit overthrown. On the coverage was Tom Pridemore, the rookie safety, playing in Ray Easterling's spot. Easterling gone for the season. Third down and 8.
There's a throw to Higgins. You see Higgins is right out in the open spot in the zones. I don't know, maybe he could have had that football. It was a tough try.
Maybe one more stride.
Good ends are going to get there. You're going to make good quarterbacks look very, very good when you can catch those balls.
Seattle has scored again out at the Kingdome and now has gone in front of Detroit 21-16 in the fourth quarter. Williams throwing again. Higgins catches and has the first down. Well, you gotta like that. They came right back to Higgins. He's had his problems today, and that's class.
But I'll tell you what, he's not afraid to throw it at him. He came right back. He had plenty of confidence in him, and look at the catch Higgins makes that time. He slipped. His footing almost went out from underneath him. Came up for the football. A fine catch by Higgins. Also a fine throw by the quarterback, Williams.
In front of Roland Lawrence, the cornerback, number 22, and Tampa Bay has first down now at the 44-yard line of the Falcons. Higgins gets a rest. John McKay, number 89, in on the left side, wide receiver.
That's the second first down for Tampa Bay.
Ricky Bell, nowhere. Only the second first down.
First down for Tampa Bay.
The entire football game, and we are just about to run out of time here in the third quarter. Yates made the tackle over there. Lost about a half-yard on the play. And that'll finish it up here for period number 3, and that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Atlanta 9, Tampa Bay 7. We now pause for a word from your local station.
She's a singer, dancer, a clown. She's the incomparable Mary Tyler Moore in the premiere of Mary, tonight at 8, 7 Central and Mountain on CBS.
Well, the Dallas Cowboys have asserted themselves in the fourth quarter. Their second fourth quarter touchdown, both scored by Robert Newhouse. They now lead 21-14. The second touchdown by Newhouse on a pass from Roger Staubach, 15 yards. 21-12 the score, 21-12. Dallas leading St. Louis. And he had his second down here and 9 to go. Doug Williams wants to throw for Tampa Bay and complete. Flag is down. McKay made the catch on the coverage. Pridemore, number 27, and maybe an offensive interference call against Tampa Bay.
Let's take a look at Williams looking now. Here's a throw. A sliding catch by McKay. There is a flag on a play, but I don't believe it's at the spot of the reception. It's away on the other side of the field, and it's against Tampa Bay.
There was another receiver out in the pattern to the right of where McKay made the catch, headed toward the sideline. I believe Larry Mucker. I'm not positive. It might have been Morris Owens. And I believe that they will call offensive interference. Let's find out.
Pass interference. Number 85, offense. Repeat, second down.
Morris Owens, number 85, interfering with the defender. And so it's back 2nd and 20. Higgins and McKay are now the wide receivers. Williams. Deep for Higgins. Incomplete. Tipped away by the Atlanta defender. Looked like Pridemore got his hand on it, number 27.
Of the 4 passes that Williams has completed, 4 of them have been caught by Higgins. But of course, there have been 3 or 4 that have been dropped by
Higgins. So he's about even for the day, is it?
Let's take a look at it. Could have been possibly called interference. We don't know. There's the pass. It's up. Higgins got his hand up for the football. It's not an interference call at all.
Now, it looked like Higgins in that replay was the man who got the hand on it, not Pridemore.
Yeah, Higgins
Bias
put the hand
there
up.
Covering as well. So it is 3rd down. We're in the 4th period, just underway. Atlanta Falcons leading it 9-7. Doug Williams under pressure, unloads, and incomplete. Intended for Larry Mucker. Williams had to hurry the throw. Mucker turned around just in time to see it coming, but didn't make the squeeze.
We had a blitz on that time, and Williams was being run down back in the backfield, threw the ball, and we got a holding penalty, looks like, on the Atlanta Falcons. So that's a big break for Tampa Bay.
Johnny, you know what occurs to me here is John McKay sticking with Doug Williams through all of this.
Holding. Number 25, defense. Automatic first down.
Well, they called it on number 25, but he's an offensive player, Ray Strong, so we're going to assume it was Frank Reed, number 28. And on first down, the Bucs get only a yard. Ricky Bell, number 42, stopped by Greg Brazina, number 50, the right side linebacker. So it'll be 2nd and 9.5 for Bell. I was started to say about Doug Williams keeping him in the ball game with things going badly. I think is good judgment on McKay's part, not to destroy this young man's confidence.
I think John feels that he's a very good prospect, and he wants to give him all the time to improve that he possibly can, and the only way he's going to do it is by playing and learning by his mistakes.
That was John McKay, who couldn't handle that pass from